Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Yorkshire Media. I am Mark, your host, your entertainment officer, whatever you want me to be. Now, what we're going to be talking about today, well, it's a 50 subscriber special today. So, I thought, continue on the discussion or whatever discussion we're going to have. Now, do you know where we come from? Basically, where did the human race come from? Basically, a lot of people say, well, it comes from a Neanderthal man and things like that. Yeah, you're right. Or if you're into Darwin, we come from apes. No. In my mind, the human race, we were just we just arrived according to our history, but I think it's got a lot more to do with it than that. If you're like me and you're open-minded, then open your mind up to the possibility that we were put on this planet as a failed experiment sort of thing. That's how I look at it, that we were transported from there to here, put on this planet as an, I think it's as a social experiment or something like that, to, and I think we were put on this earth to protect the earth and things like that. We're not doing a very good job, but there you go. And if you look back through time and that, and you look at, like, how can I put it, cave art and things like that, they were drawing, flying boats and things like that. And they won't know what flying boats were because they've never seen them before. But if you're an ancient aliens, if you're into ancient aliens, then you're like me. The Egyptian and all that with elongated skulls, are they aliens? Are they hybrid aliens? King Tut had the same elongated skull. Was he an hybrid alien? He could have been. Totally could have been. You know what I mean? And I'm an ancient alien, ancient alien and things like that. I believe that the visitations what we're getting from UFOs around the world, they are revisiting us. Select few are taken and examined, or some more experiments being held on them, as i.e. abductions and things like that. So if that's the case, then we're put back. And if that's the case, what what is the end goal? I think the end goal is what to save. I think the idea of us being transported from there to here was an end goal to save a civilization, and I think that's what's done. So if that's the case, and then it's been a very successful experiment in that way, and that the only way what we failed is we've had mass World War II and things like that, mass genocide, killing people, criminals and things like that. But that is the way of the world, I suppose. But that is how I see it, that we come from an ancient race of aliens what's visited here before us. I mean, those humans have only been on the earth for just over 2,000 years. So there you go. And things like that, you know what I mean? So think about it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take much of a leap, really. But that's what I think, in any case. That's what I think we come from. It's from above down. And I think we're a race of people what's been rescued from a dying civilization, basically. That's what I believe. And all these visitations of UFOs, what's happening around the world, they're just coming back to see if we're okay and doing experimentations to see, have we got something what they can use to save their civilization? That's what I feel. That's what I think. I think somewhere there's a dying planet, or a planet what has died. Hence this. Now, to me, people say, oh well, aliens will be coming and they'll be walking amongst us. I think aliens are already here. I'm honestly saying that we're already walking amongst aliens. I would honestly say that. We wouldn't know, but because they would look like us. But there is people out there who are completely different from us, and they're a different way of thinking from us as well. But can you imagine, walking with aliens right now on this planet. And I think that's what's really happening. I really do. Why is the government trying to keep it all a cover up around the world? I don't know. I really don't. I mean, we could be at war, and we could be the ones what have been in that war, but we've been made to forget to heal up and then go back. You never know. You just don't know. Or you could be a lucky one, and you could live here for the rest of your life until your life ends, basically. But that's how I feel. I mean, we are atoms. I mean, if you believe in reincarnation or not, once our body dies, our spirit or soul leaves our body, and that's atoms. Atoms you cannot destroy, and things like that. And that's atoms, and they'll go back up into the ether. We are made of all the same stuff. We are made of all the stardust and the stardust and things like that. We all go back. It's a never-ending circle of life, basically. We are born, we learn, we get married, we have children, then we die and go back to the earth. It's a never-ending circle. It really is. But it's a life circle. You know what I mean? And things like that. And that's the way it is for now. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say, well, UFOs are not real. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to say, but yes, UFOs are real. They're definitely real. And things like that. There's a lot of things what we are, people are lying to us about. Especially the climate change and things like that. That is definitely a big lie. Definitely a lie. Because we're not going through a climate crisis. We're not going through climate change. What we're going through is a natural climate change. It hasn't been forced on us. We're not doing it. You know what I mean? It's what's happening quite naturally. The world itself naturally has a climate change in any case. I mean, if you go back to Rome and you really go back to the first century, like 42 AD, it was a lot hotter then than it is now. And correct me if I'm wrong, back in them days, they didn't have power stations and all like that. So it was a lot hotter then than it is now. And it's as simple as that. But we do go through seasons, we go through cycles where we do have a couple of centuries of really hot weather, and then a couple of centuries of really cold weather and things like that. We are going through this, and people think, oh, well, the planet's cooling down. Well, it is, yeah, because it's winter. Right now, it's winter. When it comes into spring and summer, the planet slowly warms back up again. It's what they call seasons, and you're going to have to get used to it. I mean, we are not going through a climate change or a climate crisis. That's what you've been lied to about. It's like Boris Johnson said, well, I didn't know I were at a party. Well, that's another lie. Completely, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you have been lied, but I am not lying to you now. UFOs are real. Unair flying identified objects are real. They are really real, and things like that. And, you know what I mean? And if you happen to see a full-blown UFO, then good on you. I mean, I can only talk about me and about myself experiences. The only experience I have had an experience with a UFO over Emily Moor, which it was over Emily Moor, quite a few miles away from Mass, but it was there, and I know it was a UFO, even though I was told it was an experimental helicopter what could fly silently, and I thought, bull. You know what I mean? It's a load of rubbish, because that's not going to happen, and things like that. And the zigzag pattern it was doing, definitely not ministerial. It was a random pattern what it was doing and things like that. But I have had experience myself. So yeah, UFOs are real. They are completely real. And what you see on telly of the United States Air Force or Navy, engaging with, them tic-tac, cylindrical tic-tac flying saucers and things like that. So that, they are definitely real, and they could be our ancestors from this other planet, what we are meant to be safe from. I mean, so there you go. That's my question about it. Is there a God? There's a God in every one of us, basically. We are. I am a God of my own things, but is there a God, the ultimate creator? No. I don't think there is. It doesn't exist in human form, put it that way. And no, I don't think so, because we know how the universe and this planet became about through the Big Bang and things like that. We definitely know how that created, and it wasn't created by a god or whatever. So no, I don't believe in that. Do I believe in a supreme intelligent being? Yes, I do. And he's up there in a UFO. That's what I believe. Call me mad or not. You can call me mad, you can call me whatever you want, but at the end of the day, that's what I believe. I believe we come from them up there. We were put on here to save a civilization, and successfully so. Successfully, we have gone from what we call the Stone Age right through up until modern day today, literally. And I wish some people would be more open-minded about it and literally be, get into the 21st century about it, because that's what I think is the truth, and nothing but the truth. I mean, people say, oh, well, no, because I come from my dad. Yeah, but where does the human genome come from? That carbon human genome. Yes, it split. It did separate in a pond. It did separate, but where did it come from? That's the missing link. And I think the missing link is up there. Aliens. Ancient aliens. That's what I think. And the world is scattered with ancient aliens in caves. Easter Island's one of them. Things like that. Things like that. So, you go from there. So, if you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It is a 50 subscriber special, so please give me a thumbs up. Please like it. Please subscribe if you're new. Hit that all important bell. Hit the bell, ding dong the bell, and hit all. That will let you know when I'm putting up another video. Please share the video with your friends and your family, and also with Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And also comment below, and I thank you all to my 50 or 50 odd subscribers for subscribing to my channel. Really taken back. I'm really happy about that. And if you want another one, get me another 50 another 50 subscribers, and I'll do 100 subscriber special for you. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye. See you all later.